Coach, first two periods, I think you guys had a total of 9 shots, being outshot by 20. Just how big of a momentum shocker is that to just not have anything going?
Well, we got totally outplayed. I thought the first period especially. The second period, once we got our legs going, I thought we skated a bit, but our compete level was nowhere near Syracuse's tonight. So, it's something that we have to take out of the game and talk about it, analyze it, work on it tomorrow, because we have 2 important games coming up, and we want to get back to playing the same hockey that we finished going into the break.
What did the team do better in that third period to kind of turn the tides a bit?
Well, we skated, and we drew penalties. I thought we got pucks to the net. But I thought the big part was we came back to our kind of house area in front of our net a little better. And on 1 or 2 touches, we were out of our zone, where the first few periods we were spending way too much time in our zone. And when you do that, you're tired, and all you do is flip it out and change, and your next line comes out, and they're on their heels again. So Syracuse did a great job of skating and outworking us tonight. So we have to accept that now, because we can't change it, but we got to learn from that and move on to the next game.
Do you feel like it was just kind of players coming out flat after the break?
No, games happen like that. They had the same break we did, and they had to travel down here in snowy weather. So, who's more prepared for the game showed it tonight, and that has nothing to do with being off or traveling for holidays, because everybody does that in the league, and I thought they just came out more prepared than us tonight.
It seems like that game in the first period could have been 3 or 4-0 if not for Ben making some huge saves. Can you talk about how he might have kept this game from getting out of hand early on and gave you guys a chance in the last period?
Yeah, no, our goalies have done that all year for us, and Ben was big and not just in size. He had big stops for us, and he moved the puck well. And we talked about it after the first period. We said we're lucky that we're in this game, and we have to do something with it. And I thought we didn't do enough in the second period to really give us a chance to have some legs. I think by the time we got it going in the third, put a little pressure on them and back them up a bit, I think you started to see some red faces out there. We're using a lot of energy in wrong places. So, we got to make sure we learn from that. And it's a division rivalry. It's someone we want to chase and catch in the standings. So we got to keep this in mind the next time we play them.
Obviously, the 5-on-3 and the 4-minute power play were a big difference. I mean, Greiber got frustrated, but you kind of see the point there. But that's obviously a penalty you don't want to take. And talk a little bit about the 5-on-3.
Yeah, no, we talked about it. They're a very solid team. They move the puck very well. They're confusing on their power play for your penalty kill. So to go on a 5-on-3 early in the game, it hurts. And then also, taking that extra 2, you just can't do that. It doesn't matter how frustrated you are. You got to be more disciplined in the league to do that, because a team like this can end a game like that, and basically they did tonight.
Slow starts have kind of hurt the team a few times over the last 6 or 7 games. Are you concerned anything about it?
No, because I think there were some games where we came out and we ended the game in the first period, like against Rochester here the other night. But I think, we just got to make sure we're back to, where we were in November. We're playing full 60 minutes, and that's a start, and that's the middle where there's no lapses, and there's a finish. We've had a few of those games, both at home and on the road. And it gets to, these are the kind of the long winter days where you're in the middle of the season and you're not sure if the games count a lot, but they all mean a lot when it comes March, when you look back at certain points that you let slip away. So we want to be consistent every night, and if you can be a pro every night for 60 minutes, we'll win our share of games with our talent.